Hello, my friends. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So, today I actually want to talk about why your manifestations might not be happening for you. So, this video is primarily for those who have done the inner work, who know that they're worthy and know that they're ready for these manifestations, their blessings. So, before we get into that, the first reason why is probably because you're not believing in yourself, right? And if you are somebody who hasn't worked on your mindset, hasn't worked on your belief, hasn't worked on you becoming this version of yourself who is ready to receive these manifestations, then that could probably be a reason why as to your manifestation isn't coming. Remember, you can't really bring the old versions of you to this new expanded journey, new expanded life, new expanded timeline of who you are. Let's say, for example, your manifestation requires you to believe in yourself. You can't bring the version of you that doesn't believe. Let's say this new version of you requires you to take a leap, requires you to know that you're worthy of making money. You can't bring the version of you who is scared that they're going to be without money, the version of you who hasn't worked on their scarcity mindset, the version of you who is constantly chasing money because you think it's always external. Like, if these big manifestations you want all of this, you have to work on these versions of you that have limiting beliefs. And to be honest, it all falls down to you believing and knowing that you're worthy of it. So if you haven't worked on that, if you don't even know, let's say you don't even work on your scarcity mindset, if you don't simply believe in yourself, I mean that's literally the ingredient. If you simply haven't worked on your belief that you can do this, that you are capable, this belief of overcoming fear, of overcoming judgment, then that's probably why your manifestations aren't coming in, because you have to become this version of yourself who is at a frequency to receive, who is ready to open the door to receive your manifestation, because it's not about your manifestation never being here. It is already here. It's just another version of you has it in a different timeline. So are you going to be that version of you that has it, or are you going to continue to be scared and not believe in yourself and not take that leap? Simply just start believing in yourself and know that you're worthy, my friend. But okay, the other reason, and I want to talk about this because this is what I'm going through. Let's say you have been working on your limiting beliefs. Let's say you have had a bunch of metamorphoses. You have had deaths and rebirths. You did go through all of this, okay? And nothing has shown. First, I just want to say that it is happening. Okay, it is happening. And I want to make this video because I feel like a lot of people get scared or a sense of urgency when their manifestations aren't coming in, and they feel as if they're doing something wrong. You're never doing anything wrong. Even if you don't believe in yourself, you're not doing anything wrong. That's just your timeline in your journey. Maybe your manifestation might take longer, but that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. It's just whenever you decide that you're ready. So remember, you're not doing anything wrong, okay? And also, if this is a big manifestation, like, yes, you can manifest little things here and there, I get that, but I'm referring to something you've been waiting for. From my experience, the day you plant the seed is not the day the flower blooms or the tree grows. So meaning that this might take a while for you to get what you want. If this requires you to be the version of you who's ready to receive it, like, I planted a seed of this probably almost 2 years ago, but before that even happened, I truly needed to work in here. I truly needed to find who I am, because for this manifestation that I want, I had to change myself internally. And it's not about like unbecoming who you are, it's just about evolving. I had to do the inner work. I had to be so hungry. I had to believe in myself endlessly that even when it was taking forever for this manifestation to come in, I knew that it was going to happen. What I've experienced, I'll say, is that it's taken time because I need to 100% embody this version of me who knows that I'm worthy of it. Like, I needed to believe in myself so deeply because this requires me to believe in myself. Success isn't given overnight, it takes time. And so I'm only going to speak on my experience in hopes that other people kind of resonate with this. Let's say that I have I've been ready. I know that I'm ready. I know that I freaking deserve this. I truly believe divine timing is a thing, because there are things still going on for you that you don't really understand or see with your human mind, with your ego. You are evolving and becoming a version of yourself that is ready for this, and that does take shedding skin. And okay, for example, butterflies, and I had seen someone say this on TikTok. Butterflies, when caterpillars become a butterfly, they go through a phase of where they completely break down, right? In their cocoon, they go into mush, and they reemerge as this beautiful butterfly. So they're kind of shedding and taking away all of these old versions of themselves to become something beautiful, bigger, amazing. And so when your manifestations, or when this is happening, when it's taken a while, I like to see it as, okay, I'm literally shedding so many things, so many like lack mentalities, so many fear-based mindsets to receive this manifestation. So it's not that it's not coming, it's a process. And like I said, it's not to say that certain manifestations can't happen right away, because they can. They truly can. But if you truly believe that you're worthy of this manifestation, and you didn't have any time to wait, I suppose, to really put you and challenge you to be put into a situation where you truly fucking believe in yourself, then how would you know that you truly do believe in yourself? If you were handed everything like that, if you were handed everything so quickly, then would you truly know what true belief is, even when the odds seem stacked against you, even when the opinions are against you, even when nothing is moving in the physical, and you still choose to believe in yourself, and you still choose to keep pushing forward if this is something you really want? Now that's true fucking power. That's true belief. And if you weren't put into this situation to wait to receive it, then you wouldn't know what that's like. That's transformative within itself. Even when you believed that you were ready, even when you believed that you were ready, you did the inner work, you did everything. Little did you know that you would be waiting and implementing all of that to prove to yourself that you truly believe in yourself. And that is so transformative. You didn't even know, like, I didn't even know that that would be a thing, that I would be pushed to the edge of belief, of wanting to give up. But you have no other choice. Like, we're not going to give up. You have no other choice but to keep believing in yourself for this manifestation. I truly believe that this wait period is building you into someone who is able to sustain this belief in yourself for future manifestations. And I don't know, we like to see things, we want things to come to us the way that we want it to, right? Because like we're very impatient, and we forget that there are things happening for us. There are things always, okay, put it this way. Everything is happening for you, not to you. Even when you believe that there is a lag, there is no lag. You're always exactly where you're meant to be, always. And if you really see everything, every situation, every outcome as something as this is your highest timeline outcome that this situation could play out, then you're never really in a rush. And that's not to say you don't get frustrated when your manifestations don't come, because you do. You do. That's why I want to make this video, because I have been feeling very frustrated, because I know that I'm worthy, because I know that I believe in myself endlessly, because nothing or no one can ever shake that belief from me. But even though I know that, I need to continue to believe in myself. And it's funny because I was thinking about this, and I had seen a video on TikTok, and somebody was literally, actually it was two people, the same thing. They were in the same boat as me, and one person talked about what I'm doing, like following their passion or whatever, and they're very spiritual, and they just had to believe. They were talking about how they were waiting for it to happen, but they just needed to believe. They needed to believe. They needed to believe. And then one day it just happened. And they were talking about how hard it was to continue to believe. And for me, that was a little confirmation. I was like, okay, I understand. Thank you for that confirmation, spirit. And then somebody else, she was talking about how she left a job to do her passion, same thing, and or to follow a manifestation. And she was like, she had no idea where the money was going to come from, but she needed to believe. She needed to believe. She needed to just keep pushing forward, even though the physical wasn't showing, and boom, she makes a she's a millionaire. She makes a lot of money actually. And I was like, damn, okay, that's very encouraging, because at the same time you learn the lesson that you do things not for the money, but you do it because this is something that you believe is a beneficial for you or for other people. And if you truly follow your heart with these manifestations and they're not showing, because it's not that they're not showing, they're still happening, but if you truly follow your heart, everything's gonna play out for you. The money's gonna come. You know, everything that you, the recognition, everything you've ever wanted is going to come. Your manifestations are happening. You're not doing anything wrong. Also, if you have this idea, like, wouldn't it not be unconditional love that you have to be completely 100% perfect for your manifestations to come? Isn't okay? Isn't it that would be on condition? Unconditional love from the universe, source, spirit, unconditional love for yourself, right? Is the idea that you don't have to be perfect. You're not doing anything wrong. You worked on your mindset. You know that you're worthy, and you just got to keep believing. Honestly, the overall lesson that I'm learning is to keep believing, because your manifestations are always here. They're just in another timeline. It's just, are you gonna believe in yourself and do this and keep pushing forward even when it gets hard to receive it? Because what weeds out those who are successful versus those who aren't is that this time frame where you need to be pushed to believe in yourself endlessly, a lot of people give up. Majority of people might give up. Those who reach their success, those who reach their dream life, don't give up. They truly, and if they do, they get right back on that horse. Maybe like I said, a month later, a year later, whatever it is, 2 days later, however long it is, they get up. There's a day where they get up and they decide to keep pushing forward. I just want to remind you to keep believing, and you didn't fuck up. You can't mess up what's meant for you. You didn't fuck it up. It's still here. It's still on its way to you. I love you, my friends. You're amazing. Keep believing in yourself, and know that whatever you decide to manifest, if this is something that is meant for you, it will happen, or it'll be something even bigger and better, or it might even reroute you to something else that you didn't realize you wanted. So yeah, I love you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye, everybody.